Listen, stop pretending you need perfect conditions to get better. Stop acting like you're one missing gym membership away from becoming unstoppable. You're not. You're one decision away, one choice right now. You say you don't have equipment. Good. You say the gym is far. Good. You say it's raining, it's cold, it's too late, it's too early. Good. Because those conditions, the ones you keep whining about, are the exact conditions that forge people who cannot be broken. You think muscles are built by machines? No. Muscles are built by effort, by discipline, by pain, by consistency when nobody is watching, and especially when you have every excuse ready to go. You don't need a gym. You need a floor. You need a wall. You need gravity. And you need the courage to stop lying to yourself. You have a body. Then you have the equipment. You have time. Then you have the opportunity. You have excuses. Then you have weakness. And it's time to crush it. If you can drop to the ground, you can do push-ups. If you can stand up, you can squat. If you can breathe, you can work. So why aren't you? I'll tell you why. You've been soft, comfortable, waiting for the right moment, waiting for motivation, waiting for a gym that's never coming. But today that ends, because this isn't a workout video. This is a wake-up call, a full-body ambush, a mental assault designed to eliminate every excuse you've been hiding behind. You want strength, earn it. Anywhere. Right now. No equipment. No privilege, just raw effort. Teach my teach your access. Why our excuses are time while you? Let's get something straight. Every time you say, I don't have a gym, what you really mean is, I don't have discipline. Every time you say, I'll start tomorrow, what you really mean is, I don't respect myself enough to start today. And every time you say, I'm too tired, what you really mean is, I'm comfortable being weak, harsh. Yes, true, absolutely. You know what strength is? It's not a room full of machines lined up in a perfect row. Strength is what you do when all the machines are gone. Strength is what happens when the environment is stripped away and the only thing left is you. You've been telling yourself a story, a soft story, a story where you're the victim, a story where life keeps getting in the way. But let's be brutally honest, you are the one getting in your own way. You think successful people had perfect conditions. You think warriors waited for the stars to align. They built themselves in chaos. They trained in the dirt. They carved their strength out of the bare minimum. Some of the strongest individuals on the planet grew powerful with nothing but push-ups, sit-ups, and grit. So what's your excuse? You can't do push-ups, then hold the plank until your arms shake like an earthquake. You can't do squats, then do half squats, quarter squats, wall sits until your legs are on fire. You can't run, then walk fast, sprint on the spot. Do burpees until the oxygen in your lungs feels like acid. Your body isn't the problem, your lack of ownership is. You want to transform, then stop giving oxygen to excuses. Stop feeding weakness. Stop negotiating with the part of yourself that wants to stay small. Because the truth is simple: if you can move, you can train. If you can breathe, you can improve. If you have 10 minutes, you have enough. If you have nothing, you have enough. If you have excuses, you have a choice. Destroy them or let them destroy you. You want to change your life. Good. Then stop waiting for a gym that may never open. Start becoming dangerous anywhere. Let me tell you something you don't want to hear. If you need a gym to stay consistent, you were never disciplined in the first place. A disciplined person doesn't depend on perfect circumstances. A disciplined person creates results in any circumstances. The real battle isn't your workout. The real battle is the conversation happening inside your mind before the workout even begins. That voice that says, I'll train after work. I'll train when I'm less stressed. I'll train when I have more time. That voice is lying to you. You don't need more time. You need more honesty. You need more self-respect. You need more ownership. Because here's the truth. If you can't win in the smallest environment, you will never win in the biggest one. If you can't dominate a training session in your bedroom, what makes you think you'll dominate in a gym? If you can't handle 15 minutes of bodyweight work, what makes you think you'll handle 90 minutes under iron? If you fold when no one is watching, you'll fold everywhere. This is where the mindset shift begins. You stop waiting for tools. You stop waiting for motivation. You stop waiting for someone to push you. And you start pushing yourself. The floor becomes your training partner. Gravity becomes your resistance. Your lungs become your enemy. Your will becomes your weapon. And once you understand this, once you realize that strength comes from within, not from around you, you become unstoppable. You become self-sustaining. You become the kind of person who doesn't need permission, doesn't need equipment, doesn't need perfect conditions. All you need is a decision. A decision to show up. A decision to do the work. A decision to embrace discomfort instead of avoiding it. A decision to move your body when every excuse tells you to stay still. This mindset shift isn't small. It's massive. It's the difference between people who say they want results and people who earn results. You want to be powerful. Then stop acting powerless. You want to be disciplined. Then stop outsourcing responsibility. You want to transform your body. Then start transforming your mind. Because once your mind changes, your life changes, your habits change, your discipline changes, your body changes. Move with purpose. Train with intention. Act like someone who refuses to break, even when the world gives you every reason to quit. That's the mindset. That's the shift. That's how you become dangerous anywhere. Excuses are the enemy, not the weights, not the lack of equipment, not the rain outside or the creaking floors. You are the enemy when you talk yourself down, when you say, I can't today, when you let your mind decide for you. That ends now. Discipline isn't a word, it's action. Brutal, unyielding, relentless action. Your mind will scream. It will throw every argument at you. It's too late. I'm too tired. I don't have the space. Lies. Every single one. And here's the truth. You can crush every single one of those lies if you commit. If you don't run, if you don't hide, if you attack. Pain, fatigue, doubt, they're not signals to stop. They're signals that you're alive, signals that you are growing, signals that you are forging something stronger than the world around you. Look in the mirror. The only person who can stop you is you, and you will not stop yourself. Not today, not now. You are done with comfort, done with hesitation, done with mediocrity. You will move. You will sweat. You will break, and you will rebuild stronger, faster, sharper. This is war, and every day is battle. Every push up, every squat, every jump, every lunge, every drop of sweat is ammunition. Fire it now. No gym, no excuses. You are an unstoppable force. And the battlefield doesn't care who you were yesterday. It only cares what you do today. Your body is a weapon, your mind is the trigger, and your execution. Absolute precision, brutality, nothing half measured, nothing polite, nothing gentle. You move like a warrior, you strike like a predator. Anywhere and anytime, you dominate. Drop into plank, hold, feel your core scream. Good. That's life leaving you. That's weakness exposed. Lunge, explode up, drive your knee high, push beyond the moment your muscles beg you to stop. Burpees, jump, hit the ground, hit the air, hit every limit. You are not playing. You are conquering. Your sweat is the only soundtrack you need. Your heartbeat, the only metronome. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is the ally that tells you, you are alive. You are fighting. You are more than excuses. You are unstoppable. And when fatigue wants to collapse you, when doubt wants to cripple you, when the world whispers, stop, you roar louder. You push harder. You move further. You attack faster. You are a machine. You are discipline incarnate. You are war on legs, war on arms, war in the mind. You are everything you promise yourself to be. No gym, no excuses. Perfect. This is your battlefield. This is your victory. And it starts right now. Listen up. This isn't about comfort. This isn't about convenience. This is about who you are when no one is watching. When the world doesn't care. When every muscle, every bone, every ounce of energy screams for you to quit. That is when you rise. That is when you dominate. That is when you separate the weak from the warriors. You will sweat. You will burn. You will ache. And you will keep moving. Why? Because you said you would. Because you don't negotiate with weakness. Because discipline isn't optional. It's life. Every second wasted whining, every minute spent waiting for conditions to be perfect is another second you die inside, and you are not dead. Not yet, not ever. So rise. Move. Attack. Build strength where none existed. Build courage where fear thrived. Build discipline where excuses once lived. The world owes you nothing. The battlefield offers no mercy. But you will give everything, every drop of sweat, every shred of effort, every beat of your heart. And that is victory. That is power. That is freedom. Look around. The gym doesn't define you. The equipment doesn't define you. The barriers don't define you. You define you, and today, right now, you prove it. You are relentless. You are unstoppable. You are a force that will not bend, will not break, will not stop. No Jim. No excuses. No mercy. Stand. Breathe. Look in the mirror and say it loud enough that the world trembles. I am disciplined. I am unstoppable. I will not quit. I will not fail. I will dominate. Anywhere. Anytime. No excuses. And then move.